It's a 4K 60 444 8x2 matrix switch. Some of the significant features of it is its true instant seamless switching. So it's a cut performance from input to input. The input section, first input is HDBaseT. That transmitter comes in the box. It's not a separate purchase. On the output side, there's an HDBaseT receiver that's also included in the box. The first three inputs provide balanced stereo embed, and VGA has unbalanced stereo in, and then there's also a mix input, which would be an audio source that you just want to mix into the output buses. So on the output side, you've got HDMI up to 4K 60 out and on bus 1, and then out 2 you've got parallel HDMI and HDBaseT, both with breakout audio, which you'll see in the center top, where you can either have stereo balanced out or PDIF on bus 1 and bus 2. For connectivity and control, you've got RS-232 control of the device itself, or pass-through via HDBaseT to the transmitter or receiver to control source or display. And then relay control for projector screens, infrared control of the device, or infrared pass-through to the HDBaseT transmitter and receiver. And then of course LAN control of the device. And then we were looking at before the control, so this you can see, let's do a quick switch. We're looking at the manual off my laptop, or I can switch to a media player, and you can see the instant switching.
Wow, okay.
And then you can save, some of these combinations to presets, and then through the API, those presets can be recalled by a third-party device. I can also set the output resolution of output 1 or output 2 independently of each other. So if I have a 4K 60 display on one output and a 1080 on the other, I can set those. I can also do all my audio adjustments here through the GUI. This is where I have the option of actually turning power off to the HDBaseT input or output transmitter receiver. This is a really great feature here, is I can send different EDIDs to different inputs, and I can also copy the EDID from either output bus to any combination of inputs, or I can apply a custom user-defined EDID. I can also set the behavior of the relays. So how long is it in momentary operation, or do I want it in latching operation? For CEC control, I can control the volume of my display, or I can turn it on or off, or I can pick different sources. I can name each of my inputs or outputs or presets. And as I mentioned before, RS-232 control, I can choose its behavior as device control or pass through to either of the HDBaseT extenders. I can also send commands to the displays for diagnostic purposes. This is IP addressing of this device itself. And then I can also change the login password for the web UI, and I can disable the front panel or enable it. There's an auto switch feature you can turn on or off to set the last inserted input as automatically switched. So if I just walk up and plug something in, the switch will change to that input. This is a subset of all the possibilities, but this is a very sensible fit in conference rooms and huddle rooms and hotel AV, staging, rental, home theater, hospitality. But there's anywhere you might need a seamless performance, 4K 60, maybe you need DisplayPort and HDMI, or the USB-C input is valuable, the auto insertion switching, and the audio features that are on the box, as well as fact that I can extend one input and one output. It definitely, I would see this quite often, two-screen scenario with that commonly presentation conference rooms. But even when I travel and I do demos and presentations in hotels or convention centers, this would be a perfect solution for that.